What a dinner! I don't call it a dinner, I call it a meal.
Well, I'm accustomed to meals, Mr. Mangan. I'm very lucky to get them. Besides, the captain cooks some macaroni for me.
Oh, too rich. I can't eat such things. Suppose it's because I have to work so much with my brain. That's the worst of being a man of business. You're always thinking. By the way, now that we're alone, may I take the opportunity to come to a little understanding with you?
Certainly. I should like to.
Should you? That surprises me. I thought I noticed this afternoon you avoided me all you could. Not for the first time, either.
I was very tired and upset. I wasn't used to the ways of this extraordinary house. Please forgive me.
Well, that's all right, if I don't mind. But Captain Shotto has been talking to me about you. You and me, you know.
Captain? What did he say?
Well, he noticed the difference between our ages.
He notices everything.
You don't mind, then?
Of course I know quite well that our engagement...
Oh, you call it an engagement.
Well, isn't it?
Oh, yes, no doubt it is, if you hold to it. It's the first time you've used the word. I didn't quite know where we stood, that's all. You were saying?
Was I forget. Tell me, do you like this part of the country? I heard you ask Mr. Hushabye whether there are any nice houses to let down here.
I like the place? Yes, you, Smith. I shouldn't be surprised if I settled down here.
Well, nothing would please me better. There suits me too. And I want to be near his society.
The air may suit us, but the question is, should we suit each other? Have you thought about that?
Mr. Mangan, we must be sensible, mustn't we? It's no use pretending that we are Romeo and Juliet. But we can get on very well together if we choose to make the best of it. Your kindness of heart to make it easier for me.
Kindness of heart, eh? I ruined your father, didn't I?
Oh, not intentionally.
Oh, yes, I did. Ruined him on purpose.
On purpose?
Well, not out of ill nature, you know, and you'll admit I kept a job for him after I'd finished with him. But business is business. I ruined him as a matter of business.
I don't understand how that can be. Are you trying to make me feel that I need not be grateful to you, so that I may choose freely?
No, I mean what I say.
How could you do any good to ruin my father? The money he lost was yours.
Was mine. It is mine, Miss Erin. And all the money the other fellas lost too. I just smoked them out like a hive of bees. What do you say to that? Bit of a shock, eh?
It would have been this morning. Now you can't think how little it matters. But it's very interesting. Only you must explain it to me. I don't understand it.
Well, of course you don't understand. What do you know about business? You just listen and learn. Your father's business was a new business, and I don't start new businesses. I let other fellas start them. They put all their money and their friends' money into starting, and they wear out their souls and bodies trying to make a success of them. They're what you call enthusiasts. But the first dead lift of the thing is too much for them. They haven't enough financial experience. In a year or so, they have either to let the whole show go bust, or sell out to a new lot of fellas for a few deferred ordinary shares, as if they're lucky enough to get anything at all. Likely it's not the very same thing happens to the new lot. They put in more money and a couple of years more work, then perhaps they have to sell out to a third lot. If it's a really big thing, the third lot will have to sell out too and leave their work and their money behind them. And that's where the real businessman comes in, where I come in. Well, I'm cleverer than some. I don't mind dropping a little money to start the process. I took your father's measure, so that he had a sound idea and that he would work himself silly for it if he got the chance. So that he was a child in business and was dead certain to outrun his expenses, be in too great a hurry to wait for his market. I knew that the surest way to ruin a man that doesn't know how to handle money is to give him some. I explained my idea to some friends in the city and they found the money. But I take no risks in ideas, even when they're my own. Your father and the friends that ventured their money with him were no more to me than a heap of squeezed lemons. You've been wasting your gratitude. My kind heart is all rot. I'm sick of it when I see your father beaming at me with his moist, grateful eyes, regularly wallowing in gratitude. I sometimes feel I must tell him the truth or burst. What stops me is I know he wouldn't believe me. He'd think it was my modesty, as you did just now. He'd think anything rather than the truth, which is a blamed fool, and I'm a man that knows how to take care of himself. Now, what do you think of me, Miss Ellie?
How strange that my mother, who knew nothing at all about business, should have been quite right about you. She always used to say, not before Papa, of course, but to us children, you were just that sort of man.
Oh, did she? And yet she would have let you marry me?
Well, you see, Mr. Mangan, my mother married a very good man. For whatever you may think of my father's man of business, he is a soul of goodness, and she is not at all keen on my doing the same.
Anyhow, you don't want to marry me now, do you?
Oh, I think so. Why not?
Why not?
But I don't see why we shouldn't get on very well together.
Well, but look here, you know.
Well?
Well, I thought you were rather particular about people's characters.
We women were particular about men's characters. We should never get married at all, Mr.
A child like you talking of we women. What next? You're not in earnest.
Yes, I am. Aren't you?
You mean to hold me to it?
Do you wish to back out of it?
Oh, no, not exactly back out of it.
Well?
Suppose I told you I was in love with another woman.
Suppose I told you I was in love with another man.
I'm not joking.
Well, who told you I was?
I tell you I'm serious. You're too young to be serious, but you'll have to believe me. I want to be near your friend, Mrs. Hushabye. I'm in love with her. Now the murder's out.
I want to be near your friend, Mr. Hushabye. I'm in love with him. There. Now we are in one another's confidence. We shall be real friends. Thank you for telling me.
Do you think I'll be made a convenience of like this?
Come, Mr. Mangan. You made a business convenience of my father. Well, a woman's business is marriage. Why shouldn't I make a domestic convenience out of you?
Because I don't choose, see? Because I'm not a silly girl like your father, that's why.
You are not good enough to clean my father's boots, Mr. Mangan. And I am paying you a great compliment in condescending to make a convenience of you, as you call it. Of course, you are free to throw over our engagement if you like. But if you do, you will never enter Simon's house again. I will take care of that.
You little devil! You've done me! Wait a bit, though. You're not so cute as you think. You can't beat Boss Mangan as easy as that. Suppose I go straight to Mrs. Hushabye, tell her that you're in love with her husband.
She knows it.
You told her?
She told me.
This is a crazy house. Feels like going clean off my chump. Is she making a swap with you? She'd have your husband and you'd have hers?
Well, you don't want us both, do you?
My brain won't stand it. My head's going to split. Help. Help me to hold it. Quick. Hold it. Squeeze it. Save me. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's very refreshing. Don't you hypnotize me, though. I've seen men made fools of by hypnotism.
Be quiet. I've seen men made fools of without hypnotism.
You don't dislike touching me, I hope. You never touched me before, I noticed.
Not since you fell in love. Naturally. With a grown-up, nice woman who will never expect you to make love to her. And I'll never expect him to make love to me.
He may, though.
Hush. Go to sleep, do you hear? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Be quiet. Deeply, deeply quiet. Sleep. Sleep.